For today's problem, we have to find longest subarray of ones after deleting one element. Okay, so you will be given a binary array. So means in the array there will be only two numbers, 0 or 1. So that's the binary array. All you have to do, you have to delete one number and you have to find the longest subarray where all of the numbers are 1. Okay, for example, here and 0. Okay, you have to delete one number and you have to find the longest subarray where all the numbers are 1. So if you just remove this 0 and if you make this one a subarray, so this one is longest and all the numbers are 1 and the size is 4. What we have to return? Longest subarray. We have to return the size. Okay, so you can solve in various way. Like for example, if I copy this test case and paste it here, so the I'll discuss two approach here. One approach will be you can take prefix suffix, another one will be I remember, yeah. So if you have a look at this array, like very carefully, if you means if you count left, you'll get you'll get for example at zeroth position how many one before. All you have to count first, determine your mind. What we have to find? We have to find maximum ones in a sequence that will create a subarray, right? So we're gonna count maximum one we can found, and then for example, we will create a left array and which will be prefix and suffix. So we'll say how many one before this position. Yeah? We'll say 0. Then I'll come here. I'll say how many one before this position. None. Then 0. Then I'll come here and I'll say how many one before this position. 1. Then I'll come here and I'll say how many one before this position. So there is one one. In that position there was 1 1. So 1 plus 1 which will be 2. Okay. Then I'll come here. I'll say how many one are found before this position. So this is 1 1 and at this position there was 2 1 before that. So 2 plus 1 which will be 3. Then I'll come here. I will say how many one, not only one, how many one was there in a sequence manner. There were in that position. So there was no one because this is 0 and it break the sequence of ones. So what I can say, oh, this one is 2. Okay. What I can say 0. Then I came here at that position. So before that it was 1 1. Then 1 plus 1 2. Then I came this position. So previous index is 0. So I'll say 0. That's it. So now if we have a look, we can find at it is at each step once we have in a sequence manner. Okay, and here we can say maximum is 3, right? Okay, now with another array which will be right. Right. Okay. Now, right. What I'll do, I'll come backward. Okay, I'll ask at this position there will be no one before this, so the by default it will be 0. I'll come here and I'll ask how many ones I got before this. Only 1. Then I'll come here. I'll say I'll first ask is my is my previous number, or in that case, the next number is uh, 1. No, it's 0. So directly I'll put 0 because it's breaking the sequence of ones, right? Now, I'll come here, I'll say, is the next one is 1? Yeah, 8, 1. Okay. Now, tell me how many ones were there of sequence before this one? So, nothing. So, I'll put only 1. Okay. Then I'll come here. I'll say, is my next element is 1? Yes, it was. How many ones were there uh, in a sequence manner before in a sequence manner before this one? Only 1, and then 1 plus 1 will be 2. Okay. Then I'll come here. I'll say, is my next element is 0? 1. No, it's not. It's 0. So I'll just put 0 here because it's breaking the sequence. Then I'll come here. I'll check how many. There was on 1. I'll come here. There was 2. I'll come here. Three. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll just take a variable which will be integer and which will be answer, and I'll run a loop, and each time I will do addition of them. So I'll do addition of 0 and 3 because there was 0 before this index, and there were 3 ones after this one. So if we remove 0, we can get 0 plus 3, which one is 3. So each time I will be checking which one is the maximum by running the loop, and then we'll get the answer, which one will be the maximum. As we said, we have to find the longest subarray. So we'll find the longest. If we come here, so it will be 3, then 0 plus 2 will be 2, 1 plus 1 will be 2, 2 plus 0 will be 2, 3 plus 2 will be 5, and this will be the maximum. If we have a look again, 1 plus 0, 1, 1 plus 0, 1, 2 plus 1, 3, and 0, 0, 0. So our answer will be 5. So this is one approach, and okay, I'll write this code of this approach. All I have to do, I have to take two vector arrays, vector int. I can select. What I'll do, I can say int n equal to number size. Okay. And then values initially I'll set 0 left, and another one will right. All the values I'll be setting 0. I'll set int y equal 1. Why I'm starting from 1? Because at this position it will be 0. There will be no 1 before this one. So there is no point starting from 0. I'll start from 1. I less than n, I plus plus, and then I will say if and I is equal to 1, then how many 1 was before this one? So I'll say my left of I is equal to 1. Then I'll go for j I equal to, I'll go n minus 2, I greater than equal 0, I minus minus. I hope you got it, like why I'm doing like this, because I'll start from this index, as there will be 0 obviously. So 1, then it will check right index equal to right of I plus 1. Plus 1, that's it. What I'm doing, I'm coming here. I'm checking how many ones I got previously from in sequence, and then I'm just adding the number index value. That's it. Now what I have to do, I'll say int answer or response equal to 0, and then I'll run loop for int I equals 0, less than n, I plus plus, right, and response will be maximum of response, or left of I, right of path index. That's it, and return response. If we run this code, if we have a I less than n and so I less than n. No. So here I'm checking nums of I is equal to 1. What I was doing, I know where I made mistakes. Instead of checking nums of I should check the previous value, right? For example, I am on this index. Index. I should check is my previous index is 1, right? Then I can calculate. So in that case, I should check with nums I minus 1. For that, I guess it will be num I plus 1. And now if I run my code, I should be accepted. Yeah. And then if I submit it, okay. So this is approach 1, which is a bit time consuming because we have to run 3 loops here, which is good. But I have one more approach. So if I explain it a little bit here, this one will be optimized way, and this one is like what does it called? Sliding window. So if I copy this one and paste it here, oh, it will be pretty much simple. Like all I have to do is if we get this question, what we have to do, we have to remove 1 0, okay, or 1. We have to remove one number and we have to find the largest, longest path. Okay. Now, in that case, what you can do, you can say my left will be 0, right, I'll start from 0, and then, okay, right will be 0. Then I can say left, right, I got how many zeros I got? So 0, initially it will be 0. Okay, then I'll say length. Okay. So, okay, now what I'll do, I'll start from here and I'll R start from here while R is less than the size. Okay, now what I will do here, I'll say if I got 0, I'll increase the value of 0. So if 0, I'll do 0 plus plus. Then okay, if we got more zeros, okay, now we got it. If we got more the zero, the value of 0 is more than 1. If 0 is to do? Do you do 0 minus minus? Just decrease the value? Decrease the value, but how we are decreasing the value? It is now we can directly decrease the value if we get. So here is the catch. If we get 0 than 1, we will check if my left value is 0. If it is 0, then I'll say if left index is 0, then you can do left plus plus. If we do left plus plus, then 0 minus minus, yeah, 0 minus minus, that's it. So our right will come here, right will come here, right will come. When the right will be there, when the right will be there, 0 will be 2. So then it will check here, left value will be 0. So left will go plus plus and 0 will minus minus. Again 0 will come to 1. Then again right will go plus here, right will go plus here, right will go plus here. When the right will go plus here, the 0 will be plus plus. So it will check, and each and every time when right will be there, each and every time I will be counting the length, so that I can get the, when the right will be there, left will be there, and the length will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Because we have to minus 1 in it. So then when the right will come here, 0 will be plus 1. Then at this time it will be going like this, boom, and then it will come here, minus 1, it will go there, this length will be 2. So we will be getting maximum length of 5. I hope you got it. If I explain it more, so initially, right, my right and left will start from here. Okay, so I'll check, and value of 0, I'll check, and okay, length I'll be updating. So right is equal to 0, so 0, 1, right will go 1 over, the length will be 1 because we are minusing 1, right? So the length will be 1. Okay, then right is going here, there is no 0, so right will go there, length will be 2, right will go there, length will be 3, my bad. Right will go there, length will be 4, okay, length will be 4, but before it was 3, one right is going there, it's increasing the value of 0, so 0 will be, zeros will be zeros, okay, zeros will be 2. If zeros is 2, I'll check is my left value is 0 as well. Yeah, it is 0. So I'll decrease value 1 and left plus plus. That's it. Then again, right will go there. Okay. And the length will be 4. Right will go there. Length will be 5. Right will go there. And it got another 0. And then it will increase the value of 0. It will be 2. Then it will check when right is greater, zeros is greater than 1, it will update the value of left till he got one more 0. So left, from there, left will be updating everything. Left will come here and it found 0. So it will decrease 0. It will decrease 0 and left will be plus plus. So now the length is 2. Right will go there. Length will be 3. So each and every time I'll take the maximum one, so the length will be 5. I hope you got it. So if I write in my code, just I'll take here left 0, answer is equal to, or max length is equal to 0. That's it. I'll say I'll return max length, and then I'll run while loop while right is less than, and then I'll say if nums of right if nums of right is equal to 0, what do you have to do? 0 plus that's it. And while I'll check is time while zeros is greater than 1, all you have to do if nums of again left is equal to 0, we got 0, then what you have to do? 0 minus, otherwise each and every time we do that's it, and then you have to update the value of maximum length, max length. Okay. That's it, and each and every time you increase the value of right. If you run the code, I hope it will be passed. And what I did. That's it, guys. If we submit the code, it's passed. Thank you so much.